Hey y'all, I'm Caleigh Pickard, a junior at the University of Arkansas majoring in business management through the Sam M. Walton College of Business. I attended Youth Tour in 2016 and was sponsored by the fantastic First Electric Cooperative out of Jacksonville, Arkansas. I'm applying for the Glenn English Leadership Scholarship because coming from a single-parent income home, I'm actively looking for opportunities to financially support the pursuit of my dreams. And what better way than to talk about the program that has impacted my heart the most? Arkansas, the natural state. Hog calls and horse races, tea is only ice cold and sweet, bug spray is a necessity. Ozark sunsets and float trips, fried anything and chocolate gravy, Strawberry Fest, the State Fair and Rodeo, and 4th of July celebrations on Lake Hamilton. Home. Home is defined as a comfortable position with respect to something objective. Home for me in Arkansas is your next door neighbor being a mile down your road and your retired kindergarten teacher still showing up for your high school graduation. Nope, it's not NYC or Los Angeles, but it's supporting small businesses and tailgating for high school football. Growing up in Cabot, Arkansas, I did not grasp the beauty of my hometown until after attending the National Rural Electric Cooperative Association's Youth Tour of 2016. Home is your civic and economics teacher seeing the potential in you and applying you for Youth Tour on a whim, knowing that you would flourish and grow. Fall of 2015, after suffering through an unexpected divorce of my parents and tragic loss of a best friend, I had been convinced that my circumstances had instinctively defined who I was and my future. My economics teacher, however, saw more in me. After an unforeseen interview and a quick essay, I was on a bus to Washington, D.C. in the summer of 2016. Metro rides to the Smithsonian museums, this small-town woo-pig girl was absolutely in awe. I was encouraged by being surrounded by over 1,500 students across the nation coming from rural America just like me. I was inspired and uplifted to know that we have the capability to impact our generation, even if we're not from Hollywood, California. And this was just the start. After a sweaty Potomac boat cruise, I was told that I would be representing the state of Arkansas on a national level through the Youth Leadership Council program of 2017. This snapshot was taken when they announced it on our bus. If only I could go back and tell that girl that her journey was only getting started. Ecstatic, anxious, and feeling every feeling in between, I hopped on my first solo flight to Washington, D.C. and later on sunny San Diego to learn about the importance of the cooperative network and community. Despite being thousands of miles and state lines apart, what bonded my fellow Wild Sisters was a root of love and leadership, similar to what a home is built off of. The Youth Leadership Council program gave me the confidence to go back home and pursue the dreams I had pushed off to the corner. First on the list, attending the University of Arkansas. 3 years into my college career later, I never would have guessed my original plan for my future turning into something more cooperative-based. Since being at the University of Arkansas, I had the incredible honor of serving on the executive cabinet of the Associated Student Government and being on a campaign team of the elected ticket where I continued my role as the deputy to the secretary-elect. Through this, I learned to integrate the cooperative principles to a political influence. I also created and directed a women's empowerment program, Girl Power. With around 200 preteen females in attendance, I had the privilege to uplift women in Christ and encourage them in leadership roles even at a young age. This program is ongoing, and I look forward to what it will bring for years to come. Perhaps the most prominent accomplishment showcasing my college experience will be my continued involvement with Youth Tour and YLC programs. In 2018, I was selected to serve these programs as a Blue Shirt staff assistant, and it has been life-rewarding to say the least. With my continued involvement every year since, I've cherished being able to invest into the youth of rural America that stand in the same place I was a couple of years ago. Although promoting Youth Tour and creating videos for Youth Day have been highlights of my staff experience, this past March, being selected to speak on a panel at the NRECA annual meeting in New Orleans was an unforgettable experience. I had the opportunity to put into words and share what this program has given me for the past 4 years. The compilation of this program has truly taken me from the reserved, shy Arkansas girl to one that understands that I have a voice and community of people that light my path, both figuratively and literally. The lighted path extends from Louisiana to Alaska, from California to D.C., and everywhere in between. The lifelong relationships I've formed through the Youth Tour program will always burn bright, even on the darkest of days. With my future looking bright, I know the best way for me to give back is to come back to my community and support my fellow Arkansans who have encouraged me every step of this journey. Now, whether that be working in politics or right here at my local cooperative, I know that my future will always align and stand on the cooperative principles because this is rural America and this place matters. I guess you could say my heart will always be right here at home. Thank you, and woo pig, y'all.